Be storyteller and skipper for today. My name is Matthew, and we are aboard Ariel's privately owned boat. Just one friendly reminder: keep those hands, fingers, toes, elbows, and knees inside the boat at all times. All right, here we go. We first have to go through Monster of the World. This is the sequel that's well Geppetto and Pinocchio, but don't worry folks, Pinocchio was a smart little puppet. He built a fire inside Moncho's stomach that was so big and grand it made Moncho sneeze so hard he sneezed off his tail, and now it gives us our lovely entrance to Storybook Land. But unfortunately Moncho is now only half the whale that he once was. Womp womp womp. Here on your left-hand side, you'll see the cave of the big bad wolf. And across the water will be the houses of the three little pigs. One is made out of straw, the second is made out of sticks, and the last but not least is made out of 100% new wolf-proof bricks. Coming up on your left-hand side, you'll see the Old English village where Alice lives. At this mill is where she likes to read her books and daydream. But just beyond the mill, you'll see a white little mailbox that has the home of the White Rabbit. And that tree with the burrows where Alice fell all the way down, down, down into Wonderland. But here on your right-hand side, in the center of the canal is the London Park. This is the very park where Peter Pan flew over with Wendy, John, and Michael on their magical flight all the way to Neverland.
No,
but now straight ahead, this is the mysterious and majestic city of Agrabah. That is the Sultan's Palace atop that little hill. If you follow those steps all the way down, they will lead you to the same busy marketplace where Aladdin and Princess Jasmine met for the very first time. The only thing that Aladdin stole that day was Jasmine's heart. And here on your left-hand side does look like all those wild animals are ready to go on their little trip around Storybook Land aboard the Casey Jr. train. But now directly above us are the same beautiful rose-covered arches where Aladdin and Princess Jasmine took their very first carpet ride, up and under and around about, all the way to a whole new world. So just in a couple more seconds, we will be entering the enchanting cave of wonders. This is where Aladdin and Abu met their best friend, the genie. As we enter the cave, to your top left-hand side, we'll see the genie's magic lamp, all nice and shiny today. And on your right-hand side, be a small portion of the treasure and gold that belong to this cave. As we exit the cave, to your right-hand side, you'll see the small cottage of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And directly behind that cottage, nestled in the hillside, is a jewel mine, where the dwarves still work today, and they continue to whistle. But to your left-hand side, you'll see that chateau with a blue roof, and that's where Cinderella grew up, her evil stepmother and two wicked stepsisters. But now high above on top that big mountain, where into that fancy ball dancing castle, she met her Prince Charming there, and now they live happily ever after. It was halfway up on that mountain, on that stone bridge, you'll see the same pumpkin carriage she took to the ball. And now currently left-hand side, the boat is Disney's world-famous giant patchwork quilt. Patchwork quilt is comprised of 23 different types of desert plants and flowers. But in case if you're wondering, every single little plant and tree here in Storybook Land are actually 100% real. And there's only one person here at Disneyland who knows to take care of them by a very special process. She does not share any of her secrets with us, and it's the one and only Tinkerbell.
Oh.
Coming up on your left-hand side, you will see The small house of Molly. Molly is a caretaker of Mr. Toad's mansion. It takes Molly all day and night to clean that big mansion on your right hand, actually on your left hand side, because there are 9 chimneys. And if you look to your right hand side, those look like big crows attacking that small house. But now straight ahead of us, you'll see the Alpine Village. If you look closely to the waterfront, you'll see that wooden covered shop that is owned and operated by Geppetto. That is where he created Pinocchio and wished upon a star for Pinocchio to become a real boy. As we go into this very little bridge coming up on your right hand side, you'll see Prince Eric's ship. And he's anchored to the same beach with a Little Mermaid Ariel took her very first steps on land. But as we get closer to that waterfall, I promise you'll not get wet because look just past it, you'll see King Triton's castle. And that's where Ariel grew up, his 2 best friends, Flounder and Sebastian. But at this time, all stories must come to an end. We must get back into reality. So as you see on the left side of the book, once again, the one to drink, but we come to the dock. But this goes for everyone. Please remain seated till the boat has come to a full and complete stop and wait for my count of 1, 2, and 3 to go and stand up towards the center of the boat for balance once again. This is very, very important. Please remain seated until the boat has come to a full and complete stop. Wait for my count of 1, 2, and a 3 so I can have everyone stand up together towards the center of the boat for balance.